feel the night heat. I feel your heartbeat. Something ain't right. There's too much heat in the night. I feel the night heat. I feel your heartbeat. Something ain't right. There's too much heat in the night. I feel the night heat. I feel your heartbeat. Something ain't right. There's too much heat in the night. In the night, yeah. I can feel your heart.
Oh, that's fine. Cold tonight.
Nobody has to get hurt. Hey, you just sit tight and this will be over in a minute. Watch it.
Why is it you always end up talking about TV shows? You read books, you keep up with current events.
More current, the better.
So why is it we spent the last half hour trying to remember what Fred did when Wilma said she was pregnant?
Because that's different, Colby. That's like the history of our generation. Do you know what I mean?
I know you need help bad.
They got my favorite flavor.
Shut up and watch him.
You want me to watch him now? Watch him.
At 1345 26th Street.
That's around the corner. Let's go.
Make you move. I told you to smarten up. Now give me that. Hey!
Take the alley. I'll go from the door.
Hold it, police!
Central, code 13, officer down, 26th of Birmingham.
You gotta be alive.
Lieutenant, what's the condition of the injured officer? Do you know the identity of the shooter?
You receive a full report in the morning. Until then, no further comment.
Well, can we talk to Detective Carson?
I said no further comment.
People see police work as a very dangerous occupation. They hear horror stories of cops being beaten, stabbed, or shot, and automatically they make a very natural mistake. They assume that's the most awful thing a cop can have happen to him. That's because they don't know what it feels like when it happens to his partner.
Kevin, how's he doing?
I said the paramedics said they had a very strong pulse. We're not going to find out anything else till they operate.
How's Judy taking it?
Same way any wife would. Freddie's all shook up, too.
How did it happen?
It's a drugstore holdup. They killed the druggist and they ambushed Colby in the alley.
Any leads?
We're hoping Carson will come up with something. He was there.
Well, whoever it was knew what they wanted. Ups, downs, painkillers, tranks. I mean, all the goodies.
I guess somebody was just trying to start a clinic.
The only thing they were trying to start was a lot of trouble.
What else could you have done?
No, it was so fast.
Look, don't question yourself. It's a waste of time.
But I should have done something. I should have made some kind of move.
What should you have done? Got yourself killed? Would that have made it better? You do not get paid enough money on this job to get yourself killed.
There's Stevens, too.
I'm not talking about the job, Lieutenant. I'm talking about Colby.
Listen, say you made your move, got yourself killed. Colby still would have been left wide open.
All I know is that my partner's lying there down the hall, half dead, and I feel like I put him there.
You didn't put him there, okay? A couple of dope-crazed punks put him there. What you didn't do was get yourself shot.
Maybe I'd feel better, huh?
Look, I don't got time to sit here and listen to you eat yourself up with pain. And neither do you have that time. You want to do something for your partner? You get downtown and you ID the two guys that shot him, okay?
Yes, sir, Lieutenant. All right, go look at some pictures? Yeah, let's go. Kevin, I'll meet you guys downstairs, okay? Yeah, all right, we'll see you there.
Nurse Kruger to emergency. Nurse Kruger to emergency.
Chris? Judy, listen. I'm sorry about what happened to Colby.
So am I, Freddie. So am I.
Dr. Anderson, report to administration.
This is where you live?
And I have to.
Guess our first night out wasn't so hot, huh, Nick? I gotta admit it, though, man. If it wasn't for me, you would have been in some real serious distress. Lousy stone son of a bitch. I don't know how in the hell I let you get me into this. I told you to watch him. I was watching him. You were getting stoned. You don't work stoned. It's a job. You do the job. You don't kill people. You don't kill cops. Okay. I screwed up. Do me one as a favor to your pal, and you put a damn noose around my neck. Hey, man. We got away, huh? You shot a cop. It's not over, and it's not gonna be over. The other one saw us. Come morning, every cop for 500 miles is gonna have our description. I heard you were supposed to be some kind of super heavy desperado, Mick. All I see is desperate. That's all there is.
How's the injured officer? Do you have any leads?
Nothing yet. As soon as we get something. On days like this, I wish I had some red meat to feed those people.
This looks so easy when you tell someone else to do it. After the third book, they all start to look the same.
Don't worry, Freddie. You see the guy, you'll know him.
Whoever did that job's gonna want to get out of town fast. We won't have much time. I phoned narcotics. Anybody trying to move those drugs through, I want to know about it.
I got him. Where? Are you sure? I'm sure. That's one of the guys I saw.
Okay, Christine, you want to run that through the computer? We're gonna need everything. Prints, photos, everything.
Right.
His name's Michael Kurtz. Does that ring a bell? No.
Male, mid-30s, brown hair, Caucasian. Guy's a lightweight, though. No flash. Kind of guy, steals junk one pill at a time, you dig what I mean? Mom and pop drugstores, 2-3 priors, that sort of thing.
So what do we owe the pleasure, Jefferson?
Well, word on the block is y'all looking for an expert on the drug subculture, and hey, that's me. And I heard Colby got capped, so I volunteered.
Thanks.
So what up, O'Brien? You saying Kurtz has something to do with this?
I saw him, no doubt.
Now, Freddie, you barking up the wrong tree, baby. Told you, guy ain't got the heart for it. He's lightweight, wants to keep it that way. No guns, no knives. He robbed somebody, he's polite about it.
You tell it to Colby, huh? If he makes it.
So, what do you got for us? Huh? You know where we can find Kurtz?
I know where to find people, know where to find them. See, a guy like Kurtz, he don't peddle the street. takes a score and then unloads it wholesale. So that means you get a chance to find one of his main contacts. And if you do that, you get a chance to find him. Boy.
Lieutenant, if you don't mind, I'd like to speak with Detective Carson.
You okay, Freddie?
Lawyer's waiting out in the hall.
General Affairs didn't waste any time.
There's a shooting, they gotta check it out.
Yeah, I kind of figured it wasn't for a good job or how's the family. I just hope checking it out is all they're after.
Detective Carson, I want you to tell me what happened after the suspect aimed his weapon at you.
I moved out of position to avoid being hit. It was at that moment that Detective Burns came out of the back door of the pharmacy and one of the suspects opened fire on him.
And you decided at that instant not to fire, but to move out of position.
Yes.
You're sure on the timing in this?
What does that mean, Lieutenant?
Could you have moved out of position before the suspect pointed his weapon at you?
You mean hid and let Colby get shot?
I want you to understand this is an official hearing, Detective.
I'd like you to understand that these men were partners for 4 years. The records will show they've gone out of their way to protect each other many times during this period.
What the other detective did has nothing to do with this hearing, Counselor. Now, can we continue?
Sweetie? I guess this means I'm not dead.
I guess not.
When I was hit, I was scared I wasn't going to see you again. You and Art. I kept thinking about that, baby.
It's okay now. I'll bring him to see you.
How's Freddie?
He's a lot better than you are.
Don't worry. I couldn't die. You'd have been mad as hell.
I am very clear about the timing, Lieutenant. It was after the first suspect aimed at me that I took cover. It was at that moment that Detective Burns exited the pharmacy, and I heard the shot.
The shot that hit Detective Burns?
That's correct.
You seem to have a very clear view of what happened. Couldn't you have done something to prevent it?
If there was, don't you think I would have?
I don't know, Detective.
We're finished?
No more questions for the present. I'm not finished until I file my report, Counselor.
Anything's supposed to go down with his stuff, Marty's gonna know about it.
Guy sounds like slime.
Hey, Jambone, I'm in narcotics, huh? You in homicide. You trying to tell me that the murderers you hang out with are a better class of people?
No, but we try not to let them stay in business.
Hey, having this guy on the blocks made me a lot of busts. I need a story about loose pharmaceuticals. I can generally count on Marty to cough one up.
I bet he's got a lot of stories.
Hey, Jambone, I'm just taking advantage of the guy's lifestyle, huh? A man's got a deal. If you don't deal, his connections dry up. His connections dry up, I ain't got nothing left but a two-bit junkie. And quite frankly, I wouldn't cross the street for a bust like that.
Yeah? What would you cross the street for, Jefferson?
Well, maybe I'd start with the guy who shot your boy Colby.
Dr. McNair to X-ray, please.
Freddie!
Dr. McNair to X-ray.
Hey, Hart, how you doing, huh?
I'm good. My dad's the one who was sick.
Yeah, I know. So how you doing, Cole, huh?
I felt worse. Can't remember when, but I felt worse.
Yeah, I guess I know what you mean.
Sure happened fast. 1 minute I'm coming out the door. Next I wake up here.
Screwed up, Cole.
You do what's right at the time.
Yeah, well, with you lying here, I obviously didn't call it right, did I? Good thing you went in with backup, huh?
How come Freddie left? He just got here.
How sure are you of this guy? Yeah, sure as I gotta be. Me and Marty got a special kind of relationship. Nice work, fellas.
What is this?
Hey, Marty, what up, babe? You act like you ain't glad to see me.
Oh, no, Dave. Look, I'm glad to see you. What do you want, man?
We're looking for a guy named Mick Kurtz.
You deaf as well as dumb?
Yeah, you know, I know the guy, but, hey, I haven't seen him around for a couple weeks, you know? He's here and there.
Yeah, I know. But right now I'm here, and I want to know what there is.
Hey, I told you, like, I ain't seen the guy, you know?
You looking kind of jumpy lately, Marty. If I didn't know better, I think you was hiding.
Oh, no, man. No, look, okay, look, Dave, look, maybe a couple of pills, huh?
See, that's more than a few pills, Marty.
Look, I told you guys, like, I don't know nothing, you know?
Marty, this isn't about drugs. This guy Kurt shot up one of our partners, and we're pretty serious about this.
Yeah, but didn't I tell you I don't know nothing?
Hey, you better fess up, pal. You're gonna be taking a trip down memory lane with these gentlemen here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, come on. No, Dave, look. Hey, look, I'll ask around, okay? Like, I'll find the guy. Come on, man, give me a break.
Looks like you got yourself a shot, Marty. Make the most of it, huh?
Take it easy, will you? You'll have to be here a while. How long is a while? As long as it takes. A couple of days, maybe, till the streets cool down a bit. Cools down. It's like a tomb out there, man. Shoot a cop, and every other cop in the city's out. And all every one of them wants to do is get the guy who did it. With a habit like yours, you ought to do another kind of business, Malik.
So much for Marty, huh? Now we gotta figure out where we go from here.
Come on, Brian. Give a guy a chance, huh? Ain't a hop head in his hood better connected. Man ain't been straight in years.
The question isn't whether he's connected, it's if he's gonna help us.
Yeah, all right, we give him some time and see what we get. If it's nothing, then we gotta start somewhere else.
Start somewhere else right now. Shake a few branches, see what you can turn up.
Yeah, well, y'all can shake whatever you want to. I'm gonna go play the streets for a while. Call me if you get lonely, huh?
Nobody gets that lonely.
So where does that leave us?
Looking for a cab. Come on. Hey.
Hi, guys. What do you want?
A little conversation.
Hey, I'd love to, but it's really cold, you know?
All the more reason to talk faster.
Yeah, but talking only seems to get me into trouble with you guys.
You know a guy named Mick Kurtz, heavy in the pharmaceuticals?
What's he gotten himself into?
Murder. When he attempted murder one of our partners.
Are you sure? That ain't his shtick.
Look, we're not looking for character references here. We want to know where he is.
All right, look, I think he lives down around the warehouse district, down around Spadina and Adelaide. I know some guys who did business with him down there.
That's a start, thanks.
You should be inside, Joe. You're gonna catch a chill or something.
You're free.
Yeah, great. Bye.
waiting around is completely bogus, man. We might as well be in jail.
Can't you hear me or what? Huh?
I was just thinking.
About what?
It's not every day you watch somebody die. And that's something you have to think about when it happens.
Man, all these jobs you're supposed to have done, one doesn't go right, you fall apart. I'm out of here.
When they catch you, try and not tell them where I'm at.
Do you have any identification, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Hold it! Hold it!
Lieutenant, you've arrested a suspect?
Yeah, the man taking tonight is definitely a suspect in the case.
How is he? Is he able to talk?
Well, he's in critical condition, but we should be able to talk to him within a day or two.
Well, is there any news on the other suspect?
The other suspect is known to us, but he's still at large. By the way, there's going to be a picture distributed at the front desk, and I'll be giving a full statement later on.
Lieutenant, look.
Carson, I want to see you in my office. Right now.
I'm in trouble, man. You got me into it, now you're gonna get me out.
Freddie, where the hell's all this gonna end?
I don't know what you're talking about, Lieutenant.
You think by getting yourself killed is gonna wipe away what happened to Colby? Well, you were 100% wrong. Be different if you didn't know any better. You're letting this thing make decisions for you. You're letting it rule you.
Well, maybe you're right, Lieutenant. Maybe I just ought to get out.
Maybe you should. If a guy wants to get himself killed, there's nothing I can do or say that can change it. But if somebody's not going to do their duty, if they're not going to be 100% with their partner, then I got no use for them around here.
Well, that just about sums it all up, doesn't it, Lieutenant?
Carson, before you make any easy decisions, you better think long and hard. Nobody ever beat anything by running away from it.
Ellen Sweeney to OR, please.
Let's try again, Detective Burns. I have no doubt about your opinion as to Detective Carson's integrity. But that's not what I asked you.
It's what this is all about. If you want to know what I saw, I can tell you easy, nothing. I came through the door and all I saw was pain. If you want to know what I know, you're going to have to let me talk. I've partnered with Fred Carson for 4 years. The man hasn't let me down 1 minute of that time. If there was anything that could have been done to stop what happened to me, he would have done it. No question.
Nurse Stevens to ICU, please.
You're crazy, man. It wasn't my fault. I took the guy on as a favor to you. The damn pill freak shot a cop.
Where is he?
They got him. What? He tried to shoot it out with a bunch of cops.
Hey, he's a good kid.
He's a jerk!
Okay, he's a jerk, but he's a good kid.
Whatever he is, he's got everybody after me.
Oh, man. Hey, where do you want to be? Up, down, someplace different? Go ahead.
I don't want no damn pills. I need some cash. A lot. I gotta get out of town.
That's why you came to me? 'Cause like I got bread?
You're supposed to have connections. You know people who got money.
I do, but I gotta give them something, you know? Like the stuff you were supposed to bring me. Where is it?
If you had stuff, how quick can they get cash?
Spot, man. Great.
You tell them to get it. Lots of it.
What are you gonna do, man? You're gonna make a big score.
Tell your customers they're gonna get the best St. Vincent's has to offer.
The hospital, man?
I've been seeing a lady who works there. Real big score.
Excuse me. Can we move this party somewhere else? Kevin, got an idea on the kid. His name's Bobby Malik. He's got a couple of priors for possession, a couple for trafficking, but nothing this serious before.
Yeah, he probably thought he was moving up in the world.
Yeah, well, he got out of jail about a month ago. Talked to his parole officer. Said he seemed to be behaving himself.
Yeah, it probably means he was straight once a week for his appointment with his parole officer. Okay, Freddie, Christine, why don't you take this down to record, see what you can find out about Malik down there. Where he hangs out, who his connections are, where he gets a haircut. Anything that can lead us to Kurtz.
You got it.
So you think Kurtz will stay holed up?
Yeah, maybe. But sooner or later, he is going to make a move. And that's what worries me, because that's when somebody else is probably going to get hurt, right? Brian.
Baby, why don't you go home and need some rest?
No, I'm okay. I'd rather be here. It's the first time I've been able to keep you in one place for more than 10 minutes.
It's not that bad, is it?
It just seems like whenever you have a couple of hours, there's always something up. There never seems to be any time for you and me.
What do you say I take some time off? Maybe we go on a trip or something.
Do you know how many maybe we'll go for a trip or somethings I've heard over the years? Cole, you know as soon as you're back on your feet, you're going to be using every excuse in the books to go back to work. Out riding with Freddie. Maybe he'll get you killed next time.
Baby, it wasn't Freddie's fault that I got shot. There was nothing he could do. I would have done the same thing in his place.
You know, that's what really scares me. I don't think you would. I think I'd be burying you right now.
It's okay.
What's the matter, Tom? So quiet tonight.
I was just thinking. Trying to work out an angle for my story tonight.
What's it about?
Colby.
Oh, he's going to be real glad he got to be a story. Kind of makes it all worthwhile.
You've got the tone in your voice.
What tone?
That tone.
Well, it's hard to talk story when it involves a friend, I guess.
You sound just like all the other ghouls out there. Trying to sell some more papers with a good, gory story about cops being gunned down in the street.
Is that the angle you think I want? Crazy junkies blast cops? That's the kind of thing that scares the hell out of people. Scares the hell out of me. I mean, all I'm trying to do is explain it, trying to find out why it all keeps happening.
Which just happens to sell more papers.
No, publishers worry about selling papers. All I do is try and write things that my readers are interested in. They ghouls, too?
Maybe.
This is quickly crossing a line away from friendly conversation, boys.
What do you want to do, Frank? You want to pretend it didn't happen?
No, but that doesn't mean you have to turn it into entertainment.
Entertainment?
Frank, that's not fair. There are people out there who want to know why someone like Colby would walk into or even think of walking into an alley like that. And there are also people who want to know why someone like Freddie would blame himself and his partner gets shot. They want to know.
Well, a newspaper article is sure as hell not going to tell him anything about that. The only way to understand that is to have done the job.
Nothing. We know more about this kid than his mother. None of it's any damn good. We ought to be out in the street. There's got to be people out there know where Kurtz is hiding.
Right, and they're going to be all too happy to tell you.
Yeah, well, how they feel doesn't much matter.
What are you going to do, Fred? Get your information at gunpoint?
Yeah, well, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
Look, what do you want? Revenge? Or do you just want to be stroked? You want us to keep on telling you that you did everything you could have done? That you didn't do anything wrong? I can tell you what you want to hear. It's not going to mean anything unless you start believing it yourself. You want to know the truth? Sometimes you can be a real pain in the butt, but you're a good cop. And if there was any chance that you could have stopped Colby from getting shot, you would have taken it. No question. You can do anything you want with that.
Sorry, Chris. It's just that guy's still running on the streets.
Freddie, our best shot is finding where out there that he is. And hopefully something in here is going to tell us. Okay?
Dr. Anderson, report to administration. Dr. Trainer, please.
How's he feeling?
He's okay. He's resting.
Lieutenant?
I'm sorry I didn't get here earlier. Things have been pretty crazy at the office.
Yeah, I guess.
How they treating you?
Like a king. New bedpan every hour. All the IV I can handle.
He's been asking if it comes in different flavors.
Colby, you know, Carson, he's been taking this thing pretty hard. And tonight he made a move. Almost got himself blown away.
Is he okay?
He's okay. I was wondering that now that you're feeling a little better, you might have a talk with him. See if you can straighten him out.
I thought you'd be gone already, man.
Hospital shift don't change for an hour. Gotta wait for the change. Won't know what happened.
Hey, Mick. I see you found the vodka. Ain't nothing wrong with a little snort before you go to work, huh?
Nothing at all.
I went to see my man. Hey, it's all set up, Mick. You gonna do that job or what? Hey, Mick, he's expecting this stuff.
Okay, Marty. Go get your stuff, Marty. You happy, Marty?
Yeah. I'm happy, Mick.
Chris, what do you got for us?
All these for starters.
We have to go through this whole pile. Do you have the Reader's Digest version?
I think we can arrange a few shortcuts.
Here's a list of all of Malik's known associates. Half of them are in prison, a couple of them are dead, and the rest of them are either out of town or checkout clean.
And these are Malik's prison records. Apparently a model prisoner, 10 months off for good behavior.
Hate to see how the bad boys act.
This is Malik's employment record filed by his parole officer last week.
He was supposed to be working for a loading dock, but they hadn't seen him in 2 weeks, so there's no connection there.
Whole shift spent shuffling paper, and we come up empty.
Can I help you?
The officer picked me up, brought me down there. He said my son was in trouble.
Mrs. Malik?
Is he all right?
He has been shot. He's in surgery at the hospital still.
Why?
He tried to kill a police officer.
Miss Malik, we're trying to find out who he was involved with.
He stopped talking to me about his life a long time ago.
Do you know any of the people that Bobby hung around with?
He didn't have no friends. Just bums and drug dealers, that's all.
Anyone in particular?
Well, there's this one guy, phoned him a couple of times after he got out.
Can you remember his name? Anything?
I think they were in the same cell.
Marty.
That's it, that's the name.
Martin Hearst. He was Malik's cellmate up until about 4 months ago.
Good old Marty. Get your coat, Jefferson. We're gonna haul your friend off the street. All right, pretty cold down to Central. Get a unit over to Marty's place. Have him keep an eye on it. Nobody make a move until we get there, all right? Miss Malik, I'd like to thank you for the help you've given us. Detective Meadows will take a statement from you, all right?
Detective, I'm sorry about what happened.
So am I.
Hey!
I want in on this. Don't sweat it, Freddie. We'll get your crack at him.
Any comment about that? Any part on the suspect?
I'm sorry.
I've been thinking too. And I realized something. It's not wrong that you're mad. It's just who you're mad at that's wrong.
And who am I supposed to be mad at?
Me. You get mad at Freddie, at the lieutenant, at the job. But baby, it's my choice to do the job. It was my choice to go into the alley. Freddie didn't make me. The job didn't make me.
I guess it's just real hard to get mad at a guy with tubes sticking out of him.
That's how I hope you'd feel. Judy, if you want me to quit, if you want me to get reassigned, whatever, we can talk about it. But it's something we have to work out between you and me.
I don't want you to quit. Knowing you could get in trouble selling Bibles.
Oh, come on. Hey, Dave, what is it? You gotta give me more time, man.
Marty, you just ran out of time. Downtown.
You know, I tried to get something for you.
Yeah, it looked like all you've been trying to do is blow smoke at us, Marty.
You wanted to find Kurtz. All you had to do was ask Bobby Malik, Marty.
Who?
You got some memory. You share a 6x10 cell with a guy for 2 years, and you can't remember his name?
Bobby. Oh, Bobby, man. Oh, yeah, she got me so messed up, I'm not even thinking straight.
You don't know what messed up is, Marty.
How does accessory to homicide sound, Marty, huh? That messed up enough for you? How about the attempted murder of a police officer, Marty? That was my partner. They shot you, son of a... Hey.
Come on, man. Come on. Enough. Come on. Sit down. Now, what in the hell was that supposed to be?
I don't know. I guess I just lost it.
Yeah, I guess you did. Now, why don't you just cool down? Come on, go see Colby. Get a break.
Kevin, he hasn't been formally charged. And where's his damn lawyer?
He knows where Kurtz is.
You know that, and I know that. But there are procedures, and if you don't follow them, this guy's gonna walk.
I don't give a damn about Marty, but Kurtz is one of the guys who shot Colby, and I want him.
Well, so do I. But you don't jeopardize one case to make another.
Elaine, a cop has been shot.
What the hell are you doing? Lie down. You're gonna rip the stitches.
Well, let him rip. Another minute laying like this, I'm gonna go crazy.
Yeah, right. Well, if you don't smarten up, I'm gonna call a nurse and see how you like spending the next week in restraints.
Yeah, Freddie, you want to see how you like spending the week after that?
Dr. McNair to X-ray, please. Dr. McNair to X-ray.
Listen, Cole, I'm sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry about, Freddie.
Yeah. We took one of those guys tonight. We think we got an angle on the other one.
That's good.
Listen, Colby, this is driving me nuts. I keep thinking there was something I should have done.
There wasn't, so just leave it like that.
But if I'd have shot first or yelled out to you...
Damn it, Freddie, grow up. You made the call, so that's it.
Nurse McAleer, please. Nurse McAleer.
Colby, I was scared. That's no way to make a call. When it was all going wrong, all I could think about was getting out in one piece.
You think there's anybody who's looking down the barrel of a gun who isn't scared?
How can I trust myself again? How can you trust me?
I have all the reasons in the world to trust you. It's good to know I have a partner who's not suicidal.
Yeah. I suppose you have a point there.
Good. Now go get me a magazine or something, because this boredom is starting to turn critical.
How did it work, Marty? You get them together? You set them all up? Court's gonna love that one. They're gonna close the door on you and weld it shut.
I'm not lying, man. Look, Dave, will you tell him like I'm being straight here?
Maybe I let a jerk like you chump me off one time, but don't nobody get off on me twice. You know what I'm saying, pal? If I was you, I'd spit something to the boys here before they really go off on you.
Marty, I know you had nothing to do with the robbery. You were caught in the middle of it, eh? But if you don't tell us what's going down here, you're gonna end up taking the fall for the whole thing.
You ain't got no friends in this room, babe. Now, if I was you, I'd start thinking about reincarnation, because that's the only way you're gonna get out the joint. You hear what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay, but you gotta, like, promise to help me.
Marty, us helping you depends a lot on you helping us.
Oh, no. That's a lousy deal, man.
You're in a lousy bargaining position.
Okay. Okay. Kurtz came by my place a couple of hours ago. He said he was looking for, looking to get out of town.
Yeah, where was he going?
Man asked you a question. He needed some money. He said he was trying to make a score before he left, you know? Like I told him not to go.
Wait, where? Where was he gonna make this score? Where? Where?
He was gonna go down for the big one, you know?
What big one?
The hospital.
What hospital?
What hospital? St. Vincent's. Hey, man, it's got 10 times what the drugstore's got.
All right, Kurtz is gonna try and hit St. Vincent's. Call for backup, Chris. We are on our way.
Freddie's at City General visiting Colby. He's minutes away.
All right, well, call him there and tell him that Kurtz is gonna try for the pharmacy. Tell him we're on our way, and tell him not to make one move until we get there.
You think this Marty guy's on the level?
I gotta say, you guys made him see the light on this one.
Yeah, well, let's hope we can make Kurtz do the same.
And what I hope, Frankie, is we don't turn this hospital into a bloodbath.
I'm sorry, sir. This is a restricted area.
Yeah, the lady at the reception told me to come down here. She said I was supposed to talk to the duty nurse.
That's me. What can I do for you?
You can open the damn door.
No!
That's enough, Kurtz. Police, drop the gun. Just let the lady go, Kurtz. She hasn't done anything. Just let her go.
Get back! You want to see her die?
No, I don't want that. Neither do you. You don't want to hurt anybody. We can end this real easy. Just let the lady go. Put down the gun.
No, man, I can't.
Yes, you can. Come on, Mick. Put down the gun. It's gonna be okay.
Somebody got killed. Now, how are you going to make that okay?
Maybe you can't. But it's done. Don't make it worse.
Courage is something you expect in the world of law enforcement. The officer rushing into a fire to save a child, the cop who lays down his life for his partner. For me, though, the greatest illustration of this courage is not the instant life or death decision, but the courage involved in knowing one's own mortality and still doing the job.
I don't care how many cases you got in your desk. Downtown's on me. They want the reports written and in. And I happen to know for a fact that not one of you in this office has bothered to do... Hey! Hey! Daddy's back.
Hey, you showed up just in time for your shift.
Oh, no, don't get him started. He insisted we stop by here on our way from the hospital.
I just wanted to see how fast the officer would fall apart without me. That's all.
It's a shambles.
I didn't disturb anything, did I?
No, we were just having a little reunion.
I see. I just dropped off my report to the commissioner. They will show you were justified in the action you took in that alley. I'm glad it worked out the way it did.
So am I. Thanks, Lieutenant.
You know, it's kind of too bad. With all the reports to catch up on, this would be a real good time to get suspended.
You know, I was just thinking the same thing. Colby, as long as you're going to be spending all that time...
Not on your
Oh, come on, for a buddy. Come on, you'll do it. You'll do it. Oh, boy.